Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. It's TheMadVari's podcast. We are here today. Bada bing, bada boom. Today we are joined by special guest, KCisSickNasty.
Hello.
As always, Zach is normal nasty.
Hi.
Kaiju's just horny nasty.
Just nasty. Just nasty.
Pinky is colorfully nasty.
Colorfully nasty.
And I'm your host, TheMadVari. I'm just nasty.
You're just nicey?
Nasty.
Just sick.
Dice was dicey, but he's not here.
Dice isn't nasty. That's why we kicked him out of the podcast.
Yeah, he's not allowed to be in the nasty podcast.
The variable nasty.
After the allegations that came out against him.
Oh, there it is. Are we doing this already? We're gonna go ahead and admit his new hobby, which is something racist or sexist or pedophilia.
Well, his girlfriend actually turned out to be 12.
All right, there it is.
There it goes.
We're going the pedophile route this time. Fantastic.
Years older than him.
Gotta shuffle it up a little bit.
You
say years older than him? He's getting molested.
Okay.
Dice is being molested. That's the thing. He's not a molester. He's being molested. Somebody help him, please. Donate to the Patreon below.
All right, before we do this, let's let our guests introduce themselves and tell us about themselves.
Oh God. Okay. So
Casey's like,
my name is Casey. I am a variety streamer, and I'm a dad. I have a 4-year-old son. He's currently not here right now. He's on vacation. That's the only reason I'm even available at 7:30. Sorry, but the only reason I'm available right now. And yeah, I love everybody. So yeah.
This man is nothing but positivity. Let me tell you something. He is also part of the reason why I've had traction as a streamer myself. I've been thinking about this on the way up here, but like, Casey, you were actually my first streaming friend that I had made, really. Because I didn't even meet Dice before I met you. I met you first. You got me into the Demon Discord, and then just from out there, I was able to network from the Demon Discord to several new ones and meet all these people. So Casey is actually the main reason I caught as much traction as I have so far.
so what you're saying is we have to visit Casey at some point.
We were already talking about. We already said that. I said that the first day I talked to Casey. I was like, dude, we gotta hang out.
For sure, man.
What do you think I've been trying to yank him on this podcast so long? In the moment he said his boyo's not around, I'm like, oh, my time. My daddy sick nasty time.
God damn right.
Well, and see, that's the great thing, because his son is a little bit older than my son, so if we really have to go there and he's still got his son,
we can sell them both at the same time.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Damn it.
2 for 1 discount.
Words out of my mouth.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, all the sales.
BOGO, baby. But yeah.
Actually.
Zach, you were mentioning Gamescom happened this week, and we both completely forgot about that till like after it happened.
Yeah. I caught it in like the second day.
Do you have anything?
I remember some of the stuff that happened. Like, they announced the new Saints Row. It's a reboot of Saints Row.
So it's not a new Saints Row.
No, well, it is a new Saints Row.
What are they? Which one are they rebooting?
Series. All of it.
Oh, dude, I
It's
can't
called
lie.
Saints Row.
I can't lie. I love Saints Row.
Didn't it come out like 4 or 5 years ago?
Saints Row?
Yeah. Because the one came out like 4 years ago, didn't it?
Actually, yeah, it was pretty recently that one came out, because they had Saints Row 3, they had Saints Row 4, and then they had Saints Row Gat Out of Hell.
Well, Gat Out of Hell was DLC.
Yeah, they had 4,
6 of them.
because 4 was the one you were the
just
president.
Yeah, it was 4. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 was the one where you.
I don't remember 4.
3 was the one where you started with the
actually.
bank heist, and you guys were all the bobbleheads, and 4th was the one where you started out the game as the president, and the aliens invaded.
The original Saints Row came out in 2006.
And you could fuck all the side characters.
Yeah.
Saints Row the
I
4th
like,
came
I
out
like
in
that.
2013.
I like that movement you did. Yeah.
The fucking movement, yeah, a circle and 2 fingers into.
I
Yeah.
like sex. I like that movement.
I enjoy sex. Did they make any actual announcements? Like, I don't fucking know.
They showed a trailer or something for the new Star Wars Lego game.
Ooh,
Which
I don't
is
know.
actually-
we're gonna play the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Marvel Midnight Suns was one of the games that they announced.
Top 10
Which,
trailers of this.
I don't know. It looks like the fucking Nova Core
Dude, I
takes
wanna
over everything.
I wanna play that sheep game that looks really cute. That you start a cult.
Yeah.
I feel like this would be right up KC's alley too, because it's like this cute little art style game, but like the whole premise is you're a little sheep that's possessed by a demon, and you like slowly build up a cult and sacrifice to make you make yourself stronger. But it's like so cute and adorable.
I like how your segue into that was just like, it's a game where you play as a sheep and you make a cult. Casey seems like he'd be into that kind of game.
Oh, we've all seen your art.
It's so adorable.
First of all, we all know your art and your merch. I have one of your fucking shirts where you're like demon powered up.
You were the first one to buy a shirt from me.
Yeah, I should have fucking put it on. I'm wearing my own shirt. I'm not wearing your shirt. I should have put yours on.
I immediately went from the sheep cult game to sheep being sacrificed on Google Images.
Yeah, Cult of the Lamb. Like, Casey, if you got a second, you should look at that trailer because it's so fucking good. Adorable. It looks like a fun game, but it's also just adorable and everything.
What is it called? I'm assuming
Cult of the Lamb.
Sheep cult is a
yeah. I don't know what I typed in. Cult of the Lamb. I want to type in sheep cult actually at Google and see
that's
what
I searched was sheep cult game.
Cult of the Lamb?
Yeah. Yes. Coming in 2022.
You will get pictures of sacrificed sheep, so.
Just don't type images.
Yeah, no, go to images specifically.
Google me the images.
It does look pretty interesting though. I think I watched the trailer and I went, that looks cool. I won't play it.
None of the pictures on this fucking website are working, so I can't see the top 10 games that they're saying.
Go to Google
exist.
Images.
What? I'm talking about
you're
top 10 trailers at Gamescom 2021.
The music is nice. I like it.
There was also a trailer and beta announcement stuff for New World, the Amazon MMO. It actually looks really fun.
Yeah.
I hate Amazon, but
what do you mean by Amazon? Like, is that the company?
Like Amazon, the
rainforest
company, like the Amazon that everybody knows.
Yeah.
The rainforest.
The
rainforest.
Human slavery.
They did a preview.
So the
Elden
rainforest
Ring?
made a game, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
So what is it?
It's like an Amazonian woman. Huh?
What is it? Like a survival game? Like what is it? The Amazon.
It's an MMO.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, it's just an MMO. It looks good. It looks like an MMO.
I meant to look up trailers earlier today, and I just got fucked with work, so I did not get a chance to look up anything. Oh, here you go. Saints Row reboot. How old am I? How old am I? Welcome to Salty Spittoon. How old are you? Too old. You're not allowed in. We have too many old customers. We need some young clientele.
Today I ate my ring brand without any milk.
I'm trying to remember the voice actress's name. I forgot, but I think one of the side characters that you escort around in 3 is the voice of Amethyst in Steven Universe.
I could see that.
Probably.
Yeah, I forgot what her voice actress name is, but basically, if you know Zontan, she used her voice.
All right. Of course, that's where this went. All right. Immediately tied into a porno thing. Am I the only one that knows who Zontan is?
Yeah, that's just a fake name.
It's not. It's not. They are one of the highest of quality of cartoon porn producers.
So let me just say, you're calling yourself out there too, since you know it and nobody else does.
I lived on the internet for a while.
You and Kaiju are the only one that freaking knows it.
I was on the internet for a while.
I'm also on the internet for a long time, but I don't know the name. I also don't know names in general, so.
Yeah, Vari just assumed that it's new ground for them.
No, they did not. It's not a
New
remake,
grounds?
Zach. This is a new.
Wait, how do you know what that is then?
It's a reboot. I said it's a reboot.
I know, but they're also it's also entirely new. They're saying.
Yeah, a reboot.
No, they're saying it's a new fucking game though. At the same time.
Exactly, a reboot. They're rebooting the series with a new game.
Reboot. Nah.
That's not a remake. It's not a cosmetic update. It's a remake. It's a brand new game with a different story.
Not what that word means. Nah.
Yeah, I heard
yes,
that,
it is.
Nah.
I heard that the game is supposed to be like it is a remake of the first one, but it's done with like it's not going to be like playing the first one over again. It's going to be like completely different from what I hear.
The main character appears to be a female.
Yeah, reboot.
Saints Row 2 was one of my
Disapprove.
favorite fucking games on 360.
Dude, I
ain't
played the
gonna lie.
fuck out of Saints Row 2.
Two
Yeah,
was
none of
the
the
shit.
none of the gangs
played
look
the
this.
fuck out of 3.
None of the gangs look the same. Like,
See, like I ain't gonna
No, it's
lie.
in a different
I
area
prefer-
too.
I prefer
yeah.
Saints Row a little bit more than GTA. I played Saints
Oh, they're
Row
releasing
2.
a new Horizon game. They did a release
No.
date announcement for the new Horizon game.
Yeah,
the
I
Dino
enjoy
Stalker
Saints
one.
Row probably about as much as GTA. I like GTA for the realism, but I mean, if you want to have fun, Saints Row is just
Exactly.
Saints Row is just
Right.
wacky fun, dude.
It is.
exactly.
Deathloop. What the fuck
Especially
is
when
that?
you
It kind
run
of
around
got
and
crazy
penetrate or
around
beat people.
4.
Ooh,
Like 4
Lego Star
was
Wars
like to
trailer.
the point where it's like, wow, this is kind of insane. To the point where it
4 was totally
loses
insane,
touch.
but you know what? On the final mission where you're diving down the fucking shaft and it's like playing "I Need a Hero" or whatever the song it played was, it was a cinematic masterpiece. I was just like, I was fucking like 16, like yes, let's go! I'm so hyped.
2 was like the perfect blend though. Like after 2, once you got to 3 is where it got wacky as fuck.
Yeah, but I
like,
loved
2
when it
was,
started
like-
getting wacky.
I mean, I liked 3. I'm just saying, like 2 was like perfect because it was just
2 was
before-
realistic.
Yeah, it was just before they decided, you know what? Let's take this thing that we have and push it away from GTA.
Yeah, they
Before
were like at the
they,
time, like, all right,
jumped the
like we
shark.
could be like every other gang game, or we can just whole hog this shit. We can full send whatever the hell we
can
want.
jump the shark.
And they did it, bro. And they full sent it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Hey,
Well,
Zach,
they really set themselves apart as well from just being anything else. And Saints Row the third one, Saints Row the third, really kind of set them as this is our type of game. It's not GTA. It's completely different.
Oh yeah.
And when you play it, you know it's Saints Row.
you go into the internet and 3 and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're fighting the blue gang.
Casey, you're drinking my favorite drink.
The otaku gang, basically.
Yeah, the
like,
weeb gang.
the weeb gang. That'd be my gang.
Weeb gang.
Weeb
Weeb
gang.
gang, stand up.
Everybody's just wearing
And
Naruto
the fucking the
headbands.
luchador like fight. Impressed. That's what they in the third one is when they introduced Professor Genki, isn't it?
Yes.
Professor
Yeah,
Genki.
that was, like, the
that was
most fun
just
part about
yeah, that
three.
was so crazy. It's like amidst all this gang warfare, do you want to partake in a Japanese death game show? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. The fuck? Of course I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the like the deep and the choice. It actually gave you choices like fucking. Do you want to take the luchador's mask off, or do you want to let him keep it?
Let him keep it.
He'll teach you the Doom Fists.
Then you got the Mega Man blaster.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited for this new Lego Star Wars game. Me and Pinky are
Yeah.
gonna do that on co-op nights.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it by myself.
Spring 2022 release window.
Yeah, I think that's when they've been shooting for it for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to playing the new trilogy though.
Uprising. What is this?
That's my least favorite thing to.
Yeah, but
wanna
the
redo.
Lego series usually that would probably make it fun.
Yeah,
I hope they have
that
the
they
big
make fun of
battles.
it.
I hope they have the big battles again, like they did in Clone Wars.
I'm sure they'll have more dynamic stuff.
Like
than,
in the Clone Wars,
like
where they
the
had the
original.
big map and you could like take the bases and build like troop bases and shit, where it was almost like RTS
Yeah,
style.
no, I never played that one.
You never played the Clone Wars?
No,
Oh, that one was fun, dude.
yeah, I never played the Clone Wars one.
Yeah, that one was fun. They added in the
I,
battles.
didn't like the
feature.
complete saga for whatever reason.
Why? It was literally just all three of the
It was-
Star Wars.
I know,
games
it was
combined
literally
into
just the
one
three
and
games that-
upgraded.
It was just all of them, and I didn't like that.
It's
for
too
some
much
reason.
Lego. I can't handle it.
It was too much for me. I just wanted to play the first one.
See, the
Man,
only Lego
three
games
Lego
I
games that
the
lets
only
you,
Lego
like,
games I
stop.
enjoyed were the Star Wars one. The Harry Potter and Indiana Jones one sucked.
I played the Indiana Jones ones. Those weren't bad,
It
but that's
sucked.
also because I liked Indiana Jones.
Wasn't there a DC universe one?
There
or
was,
something?
yeah, there
There
still
was,
is. They
yeah.
made a couple of
Yeah.
those,
Yeah,
and a Marvel
I heard
one.
that those are decent, but
There was
I
one that
never
was.
played 'em.
They made two of them, if I'm not mistaken. One for Batman and one
Yeah.
for the villains.
Yeah, because
If
they
I'm not
had the Batman one, and then they had the big open world one, And
I played the Batman one. They also had a Marvel one as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that the only medium that's managed to bridge together Marvel and DC
Is Lego?
since like the heydays is Lego?
Yeah, dude. Dude, you can't hate on Lego. Like, they have to accept it.
Technically, Fortnite has DC.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Lego did it first.
Lego
did it better.
Yeah, there's a chart online of like all the technical universes that Fortnite's connected to, and it's like scary, man. It connects to basically
Teenage
everything.
Mutant
They're
Ninja
doing
Turtles
they're
Shredder's
doing
Revenge.
the Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech in fucking Fortnite.
The museum in there. My question
What?
is, where is it, and is it going to be like a permanent thing? Is it going to be?
No, I think it's just for like a day or something.
Okay, interesting choice.
They're also disabling a lot of like.
They've had a lot of
emotes
concerts on Fortnite now.
because they did a Black Lives Matter one, and people were throwing tomatoes at the screen during.
Oh,
the
no!
I saw that the other day when I heard about the "I Have a Dream" one. I'm like, that's funny.
This New World game looks crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
what I was
that's the
saying.
Amazon one. Yeah, well, it's called New
Yeah, the
World. It's
one I
not
was
called
talking-
Amazon.
No, I said New World.
I
The
only
one
heard
by
Amazon.
Amazon.
I only heard
I'm sorry,
Amazon.
I heard it was Amazon. I feel
The
like you
Amazon.
probably should have said the title first, but I just heard
I did
Amazon.
say the title first.
I only heard the Amazon.
Did you?
It says
Yeah, I said
Amazon's
New World, the MMO by.
I
New
only
World.
heard Amazon.
Or wait, the
I
new
only
heard
MMO
Amazon
by
MMO.
Amazon.
I would usually ask the editor to rewind and check it, but you are the editor, so I don't know
I'm
if I
the
can trust
editor.
you.
I'm the editor.
I'm the editor. You
I'm
just,
the editor.
Go over my voice.
I'm the editor.
He's just gonna like rewind the
cut it.
tape back and just
Cut
edit in
Just cut
audio
it
of him like overlapping of his lips.
You
I'm gonna
dub
take
over it
Zach's
with your own
audio and
voice.
redub it to my voice, my lips moving. You guys heard of New World?
You guys ever hear of Amazon?
The new MMO by Amazon.
And my ba. Here, let me do the sync real quick with my lips.
Wow,
There
you
you go.
talk really weird.
I know. I'm very bad at
Like-
voicing. I'm very bad at lipping words.
Like a Godzilla character or something.
Oh yeah, I want to legit.
Godzilla!
Watch.
Normally, but say words.
All right, be
Uh,
honest with me. How many of you have seen the old Godzilla films before the year
What
2000?
is
Like
the
the,
wor- like-
cheesy guys in suits, like fighting plastic tanks and like in cities and shit.
I've seen
Yeah.
one of them.
I've seen a actual Japanese
Wait,
Godzilla film, but it wasn't one of the
the only-
original ones.
KC and
I saw.
are
I've
about the
seen
same
a
age,
good
so
portion
I'm
of them, but
pretty
they were
sure
all
we've
when I
both
was
seen
little.
them.
The Godzilla movie that sticks with you the most is the one where Godzilla has babies inside of New York.
That's
And
the
they-
2000 one.
And they
American remake.
there's like a point where they trip on gumballs.
Yeah, fucking
They make-
Godzilla's a chick and has raptor babies.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're dude like throws gumballs on the ground and they trip inside of them. I remember that scene stuck with me so much because I'm like, at what point do raptor claws trip on gumballs? Like,
Yeah, the American
because I remember I
remake-
showed Zach that exact scene because he didn't believe me when I said it.
The fucking Taco Bell commercial for that movie. It had the fucking Taco Bell dog, and he had like a little string and a stick in a box.
Yeah,
And Godzilla showed up. He was like, "Oh, I think I need a bigger box."
Speaking of which, whatever happened
Yeah.
to the Taco Bell dog?
They removed him for racism.
well, that
Is
and
it racist to have an accent?
It is racist to have a
guess it-
Chihuahua
Racist to
promoting
be
a.
Hispanic? What?
It's racist to have a Chihuahua promoting a taco restaurant with a Mexican
it?
accent.
What? Mexicans like Chihuahuas?
it's
I don't think they actually do. I don't think I don't know many Mexicans that actually own
dogs.
Chihuahuas.
They're Mexican dogs. Fucking, there's a George Lopez movie with him as a Chihuahua.
That is true. That does exist.
Is that racist?
No,
I
once
mean-
George Lopez plays it, you know it's good now. It's fine.
Yeah. George Lopez
did
sets
it.
what's
There we go.
racist
Check.
and what isn't racist.
It's like Chihuahua in Beverly Hills or something. Beverly
Every
Hills
movie
Chihuahua.
director-
Chihuahua.
Beverly
That's
Hills
what it was.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
They made like 3 of them.
Yeah, there's
Because they had puppies in one.
Yeah.
Had 3 of those? Jesus Christ.
It was either 2 or 3. They at least made
I know
2.
they did
I
too.
know they had a
watched both
second
of
one
them.
because they get married and have puppies.
Yeah, they had puppies in the second one.
Yeah.
And I think only half of them had accents.
Yeah.
Half the
Well-
puppies had accents, the other halves were not.
Well, the other ones were white, so I'm just looking at the dogs. I don't even know what they are.
They're Chihuahuas.
That's
They-
the
they're
whitest
both
dog.
Chihuahuas.
That is the whitest dog I've ever seen in my life. That dog is white. You can
There
smell
is-
it.
And it's a female too. The one I remember, the one specifically that doesn't have an accent is the other white female. No, it's the puppy.
Yeah.
There's a white female puppy that doesn't have an
okay.
accent.
No, they're all mixed.
Are they? There is specifically a white puppy from what I remember.
No, they're all mixed.
I think
I
you're
was
tripping.
gonna
There are 3 of them actually. I'm looking at the poster for the 3rd one right now. Oh, there is a white one. There's not a white one in the 3rd one though.
Yeah, she died. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause that's the dogs.
Yeah.
This poster looks fake.
Yeah,
the
this
second
poster
movie.
looks like a Reddit shit post.
It doesn't look real.
There's 5 of them.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking like indie bootleg.
Yeah, there it is. I remember me and Pinky were watching
Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, and we were like, "Man, this is the greatest."
we were
movie.
watching
Yeah,
cringe
racist.
TikToks. It was one of the ones where like it was like the really horrible CGI like Indian films,
Oh
and I was
my
like, that's
God.
actually how films are over there though, because I love horrible CGI films like the old Moss Lake or whatever, where they had the giant crocodiles that were done terribly, and the
I gotta go
the like giant gator versus swamp shark and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just Bollywood movies, though.
Yeah,
They're amazing.
get back. We gotta
Horror-
celebrate.
I miss the old days of horror movies. Horror movies used to be so much better before CGI and shit.
yeah. Do
I'm
you think
telling
so?
you,
Oh,
like,
I agree.
something about how fake it looked, like it just left a lot more to your imagination.
Hmm.
Now when you got CGI, perfect graphics, and you can see fucking skin on a ghost and shit like that, like
Yeah.
Get on a coast. Yeah, I much prefer practical effects over CGI, especially in a horror movie.
oh yeah. They just don't make them like they used to. They should just stop making CGI horror movies and just go back to the old days with fucking puppets and ketchup
Puppets and
packets.
shit. Let's go back
Like
to
the
black and white. We had
The
it
original
right.
The Thing is amazing, and then they remade it. No, they did the prequel to it. And
Well,
it
here's
was
the thing.
CG
Like,
and
is it really
bad.
the CGI's fault, or is it just like how Hollywood has advanced, has just begun to like just shit
the
out
CGI.
movies?
It's kind of both, but
I
The
blame
other-
more
Yeah.
so. I blame more so that the Hollywood people just like started shitting out movies, and they're just like, fuck it, just make it and give it a good title, and people like. This isn't a YouTube
I
video. We
remember
need
watching a
actual content.
documentary, and they basically said that, like, instead of having a props closet or hiring one guy, you could have 2 college kids that didn't know what they were doing, and you could put all the props into a flash drive and take it around. And the other thing too, if I remember specifically, was they never could do blood in a horror movie really good, but all of the bigger monsters impressed all the guys in suits.
Because like
So,
Pacific
like-
Rim did it well.
Pacific Rim was good.
because it was
really
dark,
liked Pacific.
and they did it well in the first one because it was dark.
I've never watched
But-
either of them, to be honest. I just remember the visuals. I was like, man, that looked great.
But
Because CGI looks good in the dark.
On the topic of Godzilla, though, dude, whoever the fuck is the audio engineers for Godzilla movies, goddamn, those boys need a raise, because the audio
No,
for
I
those
agree.
movies are amazing.
the roars of all the monsters are really good. The music is on point. Not to mention too, but like they don't sound generic.
And just
You
like
know
the
how,
effects of monsters, like stepping on something and just hearing like
The
Like-
crunch.
yeah, like crunch or like the squeakiness of like man-made structures, and they step on it and it like crumbles slowly and squeaks before it just finally fucking.
Who in this call does not know how Godzilla's original roar was done?
What?
All of us.
Godzilla's original roar. If you know it, don't say it. But I
have
want
no
you guys
idea.
to
I don't
guess.
even know if
They
I
took
know
a
the
chicken
Godzilla
and
original
went-
word. They strangled
I
a
wish.
chihuahua.
I
He
will.
strangled George
You know, I
Lopez.
remember hearing this somewhere, but I couldn't for the life of me remember
Right,
what it is.
that's. I'm like,
Okay,
it's something
so-
ridiculous.
I'm gonna play it.
I remember it.
The
1954
original Godzilla
roar. Hold
roar.
on, wait, let
if
me
you
play
want
it.
to play it,
Let me play it real quick for everyone to hear, because everyone on the podcast needs to hear it too. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's a because
Yeah,
they
I
kept
didn't
that
hear
one
it.
for a while.
he got picked
Not
up
you
on
guys.
the mic, but if you don't know how the original roar was done, they took a rubber glove and they rubbed it over a heavy violin, and the harder you hit it, the more echo it had.
That's what that is?
That's how they did it in 1950s Japan.
I thought you were gonna say they took a rubber glove and just screamed into it.
1950 Japan, we hit violin with rubber glove.
Yeah, so
Godzilla roars are always fucking good though, even though the visuals are not, because this
the
little
modern one
looking dude.
when they were making the new series, the new MonsterVerse series with King Kong and shit, they basically were like, well, fuck, we can't really top that. So what they ended up doing was they mixed
gave
and
the guy
matched.
who made the sound top.
Yeah, no, I mean you already hit it the nail on the head. So what they did was they took 4 different monster sounds and they very carefully added their amplitudes together to make it one noise. I think it's whale, tiger, and like bear or some shit.
And bear pig.
Man, bear, pig.
Man,
God, here he
Well,
comes.
speaking of mixing sounds and going into anime talk, because I know KC likes anime, and KC was the one that convinced me to start doing the One Piece grind. Yeah, as he wears the Soul Eater shirt. Yeah, that's a good point. We were just watching almost episode 300.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Casey. He knows we're on the CP9 fights, and I was talking to her about how when Chopper goes rabid, and they fucking to make his roar, you can
Monster Point.
yeah. When you talk about the sound engineer mixing animal sounds, you can tell that they actually mixed animal sounds to make his roar, because it ends with a wolf's howl. But it starts with like you can hear like a roar, and it's like there's like 2 or 3 roars that then drift into a wolf's howl at the very end.
Yeah, it's pretty. Man,
I love it.
See, like,
it sounds amazing.
I want to just go on a full One Piece talk now.
Dude, do it. Fucking go wild, Casey. Go wild.
Let me just spoil the whole anime.
No, don't spoil it. No.
You can scroll through like chapters almost 700. I just finished.
You can talk up to
Lost
the
Backstory,
CP9.
so.
You can talk up to the CP9 fight.
off the top of your head,
Right now, the only like CP9 fight that's really even going on is
yeah, we're on the tail end
versus the Giraffe Man and
Luffy versus
Luffy versus Pigeon.
We're on the end of the CP9 fights, essentially.
Hey. Dude, that Ennie's Lobby, that's the name of that season, by the way.
Ennie's Lobby.
Ennie's Lobby. It's like kind of like they it's all Water 7, but they kind of like split it in half there.
Yeah, the transition from one island to the next.
Yeah, but they come back and shit like that. So it's all Water 7, but Ennie's Lobby is like one of the best fucking parts in One Piece.
Yeah, it's really good. I've been enjoying it.
It is probably my favorite arc.
When Usopp shoots that fucking flaming star through the fucking flag, man, and they're all standing there.
Because that's his first use of his new weapon.
That's the first useful part of his character.
Well, no, but
Soga King. Soga King.
I was gonna say
Sniper King.
Sniper King.
Yeah, he has his own theme song, man.
Yeah,
like, give him
the music, dude. I'm
telling you, y'all can hate on Usopp all day long. But
we gotta talk a second, real quick, Casey, because something you said in your stream was cap. Actually, you said Usopp only ever loses one fight. Now, that fight with the Wolfman, he lost that. He 100% lost that.
All right, you know what?
But no, that's not Usopp. That's Sniper King.
Fuck off!
Sniper King is not Usopp.
All right,
at least 2.
So he lost 2, okay? But you know what? The one that he lost, the one that I was thinking of, because I forgot he fucking got his ass whipped by Wolfman. I forgot that.
Wolfman just 10-finger pistols him and saves and just fucking. He's like,
but I'm gonna tell you the win-loss ratio for my man Usopp is
that was Sniper King that lost that.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Hey, you know what?
That's Sniper King.
Yeah, but Sniper King is better Usopp though.
Sniper King is cooler Usopp. I can tell you that much.
Sniper King is less annoying Usopp. I can tell you that much.
Look, man, I love Usopp. I think that his character
he's kind of redeeming himself. I'll give you that, but at the same time, he's still like a little bitch.
the most believable character in all of it because
I will give you that.
He is.
If you were in that situation, you'd probably be saying a lot of the shit Usopp says.
That's true, but Zoro is still the best character.
Nah, dude, I would just assume Luffy or Zoro would save me, so I'd just fight to the end and probably die.
Zoro is my favorite goddamn anime
I would assume
character
if
of all
I'm gonna
time.
lose this fight, either Sanjay, Zoro, or Luffy will show up and save me. So I would not say the shit Luffy says, or that Usopp
The
says.
day that they kill Zoro off in the anime is the day that I stop watching One Piece.
Yeah,
Dead serious.
they
That'll
can't
be
kill
the
him
worst-
off. They can't.
It'll be the worst fucking creative decision that they ever fucking.
You know
make.
how many fans would stop watching just for Zoro
Yeah,
death? Like,
exactly.
I have got to say that Sanji
I love Zoro.
really impressed me with beating the fuck out of the Wolf Man.
did he though? He was already pretty strong.
He fucking kicked that motherfucker through the freaking walls and sealed
I was impressed by the
I was
Firefoot.
just like, yes.
The Firefoot.
I-
The Firefoot
I
was
think
impressive.
I think that's an
He gets heated
awesome
up.
upgrade.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
But can we talk about his horrible one-liners? That entire
Oh my
fight.
God, it's
I
so
was so
stupid.
pissed off at his one-liners.
Look, man, I love Sanji. Sanji, I
He's
see.
a simp though.
As
He's
far
just
as
a
the
hard
crew
simp.
goes, Sanji's like my second favorite character. I love
Sanji
the fact
is
that
my second favorite fighter, but his character is just simp.
Time skip Sanji, I hate. I used to love Sanji, and then time skip happened, and I don't like him as much.
yeah, I mean, look, all right,
Even
I
Casey
just
pulls on that one.
appreciate the fact that he refuses to use his hands because that's the only thing that that's his bread. That's how he makes his money.
That is one of the things I love about him. I will say that. The fact that he's like
I
a
like how
a
one
chef's
fight on the
hands
damn
meant for the
train.
kitchen. I like that.
The one fight on the train, he actually used his hands. That was like,
Yeah, but that was technically cooking, so
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
That
true,
was
and he
technically
used knives
cooking.
as well. So
but
dude,
Yeah,
what the
my-
fuck was
my-
with
my-
that guy
my
he was
real-
fighting?
like,
The onion
do you know
noodle?
who? All right, do you know who Law is?
No, we haven't got there yet.
yeah, I just got through his backstory.
Law is my second favorite character.
That is amazing. His
I told you,
backstory
the
is
only
one of
character
my
I know
favorite
from this point
backstories.
out
It's amazing.
is the only character I know from this point out is Skeleton Man, and I know there's like a fat lady at one point,
Oh, Mama, Big
something
Mom.
like that. Yeah, I just know she's a fat lady, and I know Skeleton Man.
Yeah, Brooke.
That's all I
Brooke.
know. Skeleton Man with afro.
Oh, and let
Yeah,
me tell you,
Thriller Park's
anytime,
gonna be a great season for you too.
Mhm.
anytime the drunk train lady shows up, he goes crazy.
I
He's
love
like,
Drunk Trade Lady. I
he's
love her.
like, what the
Drunk-
fuck is
drunk
this
train
woman?
lady.
Why is she what she is?
Drunk
Like,
Train
what the
Lady,
hell?
her daughter, and the cat. the
bunny.
cat.
The bunny.
Yeah, Water 7 has a lot of cool season.
The definitely
characters.
not a cat.
Yeah.
The one that looks like a blue
I think
bunny that goes, yeah, all the time.
That's one of One Piece's best thing is all the side characters that you, even though they're only in one arc, you still really enjoy
terrifying
the time that
looking.
you
Oh my
spend with them. They're
God.
all really
It's
good.
ridiculous.
But even after, they still end up like being like
Yeah.
having purpose.
yeah.
Right.
Well,
exactly.
I also like how as we're going along, I ask questions and then it feels like 5 minutes later the series actually answered it. Like we were talking about the Frankie family, like Herculean destroyers. I was like, are these guys like half giant or whatever? Because they're like 30 feet tall. And then immediately the giants go, "You're just some fucking overgrown human pussies." I was like, okay, so they're just human. All right,
They're
they're
just
not
really
half
big
breeds.
humans.
They're just fucking grown
Like,
humans.
Okay.
They just drank
There's
their
a
milk.
There's a big part in One Piece that what I like something I really love about it, and I don't want to say what it is because
Don't spoil. No spoil.
But no, it's not so much a spoiler as it is just like if you didn't ask this question in the beginning, like there's.
Does
It's
Luffy
about.
is
All right,
gay?
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna spoil it.
Nami gets killed by Luffy on purpose.
Yup,
Luffy?
exactly.
Who's Luffy?
I always say Luffy.
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 I refuse to say Luffy because I've always said Luffy because I've never been able to figure
Why?
out how to pronounce his name.
They
They say it all the time. It's Luffy.
I read. I don't.
I
watch
read!
It.
I
Watching
read,
is
damn
annoying.
Zach is definitely a manga over anime character.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. When it like I see.
I love anime.
Whenever somebody brings up filler and shit like that, I don't mind filler. I think
It depends. It really depends on the filler.
It depends
story.
on the filler.
My
It depends on the filler.
We skipped over all the fucking flashbacks, the episodes of flashback and fucking Andy's lobbies where it just randomly flashes back to every character's story. I was just like, no, I'm not doing
this. The thing I like about One Piece though is there's very little filler. It's just
Zach would disagree with you on that part.
Right.
Huh?
Zach would disagree
quite
with
a
you.
bit. There is quite a bit at the beginning, at least.
But
because Vari said like, "Hey, do you remember this arc?"
But I've been watching it all. I've been watching it all.
In the manga.
Besides
up
anything.
until Andy's lobby.
Yeah,
where
and Andy's
really not a lot of filler.
At Andy's lobbies where it's literally flashing back to every character story, which includes Robin's story that we literally just learned. I was like, I'm not watching these 5 episodes. I'm not watching these goddamn.
About like the 7 episodes in a row where they literally just
go back and tell every character's story.
How they met Luffy and everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally was just like, meh.
I wouldn't necessarily call that filler. It's just flashback. Filler to me is when
that's just anime filler.
I know, but at the same time, like, really,
when
like,
you make up shit because you're waiting for the manga to produce more.
Truth.
And there's literally only one season in One Piece that I can think of, and it's only like 10 episodes long. That is literal filler. It did not happen. And that is Phil.
It's not like a fucking Fairy Tail where every other arc is fucking.
I love Fairy Tail.
I got like 30 episodes into Fairy Tail, and then I was just like, nope, no more.
See, one of my favorites is definitely like Overlord or The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I love those two.
Finish Overlord. I'm on season 3.
Are you? Oh, dude, Overlord's so fucking good. That is one of my favorites, dude.
I can't get into it.
I know it's one of your favorites. I was gonna say Albedo's Bay. We've talked about this. Yeah.
I'm getting an Albedo's outfit for cosplay.
My wrist is constantly nuzzled.
We've talked about this, dude. Yeah. Me and KC love Albedo. We love Tifa.
Tifa's my fucking baby, though.
Yeah, dude.
I
gotta get more ripped so I can do a Tifa cosplay.
7 Deadly Sins.
Wait, what?
7 Deadly Sins. I'm making her watch that right now.
Oh,
hey,
man.
I've watched 7 Deadly Sins up until like the end of the first season, and then
there's so many Deus Ex Machinas in the end, and it drives me insane.
I love Bond. I love Bond.
Huh?
Did you say Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah, Deus Ex Machina or Ex Machinas, whatever.
Deus Ex Machina.
Deus, yeah.
Whatever.
I
say
get him, Casey. Get him. Process that.
I'm American. I pronounce it how I want.
He's American. We're American.
Exactly. I'm American. Don't tell me what to do.
We're all American.
I'm supposed to know this Greek origin word? What the fuck?
It's like,
I don't understand.
What do I look like? Aristotle?
Yeah, dude, I simp hard for Bond.
Dude, all right. You know, we're gonna talk about 7 Deadly Sins.
I would go hella gay for Bond in an instant.
Bond is by far the best character.
Bond can wreck me any day of the week.
I was just about to say Escanor is.
I love Escanor. Great. Escanor is my second favorite.
Escanor is fucking great.
Yeah, definitely my second favorite.
He's just a professional shit talker, dude.
But like, I had to stop watching 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, Casey hates that Meliodas is a pedophile.
I hate how he's a groomer.
Yeah, he kind of is.
But there's also the thing where he's literally told, like, no matter what you do, she's gonna fall in love with you. So even if he didn't groom her and do shit like that, like, it's not like he grooms her to be
he knew
a
her
slut.
As a child and raised her.
That is true.
No, not the first time. Not the first time. The first time they met as angel and demon, and then the Queen of the Angels gave Isabel a curse where she gave Elizabeth a curse where Elizabeth is constantly reincarnated, and every time she is forced to fall in love with Meliodas so that he has to watch his loved one die.
It's just really weird seeing him raise her as a child.
It is weird.
Okay, so the timeline that we're on now, yes, he found her as like 3 days old and fucking came out with her and just fucking raised her.
Yeah, it's just a simple fact that he doesn't have a choice. She's gonna fall in love with him no matter what.
The first time after she gets killed as an angel, he doesn't find her until later on when she's grown and she actually tries to kill his ass.
She does.
And she was, and he
now,
goes,
now you're getting
Elizabeth?
into parts I guess I haven't gotten to yet because literally
Any of this.
me and Chris literally in the scene where he finds her as a child and is just like, I'm gonna take care of you.
They expand on that way more in the future.
Oh yeah, they expand on that way more. In
The other
future.
big thing
it's
is Bond. I know that the chick he's with is supposed to be thousands of years old or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I just cannot get over the fact that she literally comes up to his knee.
Well, she's a fairy.
She's
a fairy. Fairies are always small.
Well,
Yeah.
So that's
just
Also,
saying,
yeah,
I
Bond's
just
like
couldn't-
6'9".
I couldn't ship it, man. I just couldn't ship it.
So
I don't
It
blame
is
you on
kind
that
of
one.
weird, but
It's weird, but she's like as a
it's better than
just
grooming them since birth.
taking it as from a fairy.
Marginally better, yes.
Well,
Marginally.
but the thing is, like, fairies are always tiny. So just saying like she's a fairy, it's like, oh yeah, she's a fairy priest. Of course she's gonna be fucking
Okay, so
tiny.
what you're saying is you would fuck Tinkerbell.
I get it. It's
I would
legal.
not.
I understand. I don't like it,
No.
though.
It's the like what fantasy race draws fairy normal height? What fantasy person
don't
draws
know.
fairies normal height? Like, have you?
They're not gay.
Fairies are always tiny.
I mean, you're right. I'm just trying to say, like, I couldn't get the
Yeah, I get it.
yeah.
and like, and the specific scene that comes to mind is
But the
when
thing
like
is, Bond's still hot.
they were fighting, whatever. Remember, when they were fighting two of the testaments or commandments? Is it?
Yeah, commandments.
Commandments.
They were fighting
when they
two
were
of them,
fighting,
and they were having like a
The truth and
showdown, like,
yeah.
thing, and Bond and Meliodas were bragging about Elizabeth and what's her name?
Oh, that was when they were
Elaine.
fighting. That's when they were fighting.
They were with
the giant and the old fairy king.
Yeah, the original
exactly.
fairy king
And-
and the
and-
giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They were-
Bond and Meliodas was like, I
They're
don't remember
arguing
what
about
they
who's-
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're arguing
But
about
then he
whose
was
bitch
just
is
like,
hotter.
oh, well, you're just upset because you don't have Elizabeth, and he was like, you're just sad because Elizabeth isn't small and cute or whatever.
Well, no,
I
it
don't
was
remember.
even more than that. It was literally they were fighting over like you're just mad because Elaine doesn't have titties like Elizabeth, and it's just like yeah,
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Bleh."
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, later on in the series they expand on it. Literally, the Queen of Angels goes, "You're an asshole for liking a demon. You're gonna be cursed to fall in love with him and die for all eternity."
And every time you remember, you've got 3 days to live.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna give him that because that's kind of a spoiler, but hey.
I mean, all of it's technically a spoiler.
He's
So.
not gonna watch it anyways.
I would suggest. I
must spoil One Piece.
would suggest you to continue watching it because it is really good. I understand your points there, but
Yeah.
it's literally the fact of, yeah, it's super fucking weird that he sometimes raises her, but at the same time, there's a lot of times where he just meets her middle-aged, and they're cursed
Big
to fall.
Mom's
They're
luckiest
cursed to
mom.
fall in love. They are literally
It comes
cursed to
down-
love each other.
All of it comes down to the first interaction they have with each other when she's passed out in a tree, and his first instinct is to just grab some tit.
Yeah.
And that was to me like, man, she is passed out in a tree.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I mean, I had the same thing when I was there, but I was like, it's a fucking anime. Like they always draw a fucking character like this. They always make some grabby ass
always-
character.
right.
It just so
They always
happens that
have
this
that
one time it's the
person
main
that
character.
really-
Yeah, exactly. This time it's the main.
just so
character.
happens the
It's not
main
like
character is-
Brock, who, by the
Yeah.
way, Brock is the man. I don't care. But
Yeah, Brock never groped anybody. He just simps for
exactly, that's
everybody.
what I'm saying. Like pervert characters done
He
right.
couldn't see to grope anybody. His eyes were always closed.
I guess my other one that I was gonna bring up is
Oh, shit,
kind of
but-
on the line of.
What was it?
My big anime right now is To Your Eternity.
I haven't seen that yet.
That oh, are you talking about the one where like it's a light that falls and it transforms into a bunch of stuff?
It's a story about an orb that gets cast onto the planet with the
Like-
sole purpose of
Yeah,
being stimulated and learning.
Person, yeah, that, and
What
like
were
there's
someone-
like he like remembers and gains all the abilities of people who die as long as he touches them and stuff like that.
Oh my
He starts out as an orb. He finds a rock and becomes the rock, and then the
That was
moss
your guys'
grows on the
thing.
rock. He becomes the moss,
I
and then
don't
a
give a
wolf
fuck about
dies
that.
on the rock, and he becomes the wolf, and then from there it becomes people.
Dude.
But like
That's pretty cool.
that's the first 5 minutes of the first episode,
Yeah.
by the way. No spoilers.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking love the time I was reincarnated as a slime. That shit is dope.
It's
Oh,
on
and
my list.
is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yep.
That one's
also on the
amazing.
list.
Food Wars.
Food Wars.
You
Oh my
love
god, I
Food
love
Wars so
Food
much.
Wars.
You mean food porn?
Yes, dude, I relate to
Yeah.
it so hard. That is
Yeah.
how I eat food, Casey.
Naked
That is how I
and
eat good
screaming?
food.
No,
Yes.
so you don't understand.
Man, that's the opposite
my
experience.
backstory with him was our first time actually.
Vari
Your
just takes a
backstory,
bite
my
out of
Yeah.
the intro
Backstory
arc,
with him.
the
Vari
Pinky
just takes
Vari
a
arc.
bite out of a dinosaur nugget and his clothes explode off.
Facts.
I came over for a night, and we hung out, and then the next morning
Hung out.
he decided to cook steak, and he cooked it to perfection, medium rare, seasoned amazingly. And he just hands me the steak, no questions asked, no nothing. He just hands me this steak, and I bite into it, and I like fell in love.
There's
From
only
then on, he
there's
was
only
not
two
getting
skills your
cookie.
boy knows. Fucking cook.
Handling meat. Yeah.
He knows how to handle his
One
meat. Is
skill.
what he's saying.
I handle my meat and I handle kitchen meat.
Again, you know how to handle meat.
Yeah.
There's actually only one proper temperature to cook a steak to, though. So if
That's
you would
what
have
I'm
asked for
saying.
anything else, you would have been out. The
Yeah,
door.
go ahead and tell Michael that, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Go
know,
and-
but Michael
go
should
and
have been
tell-
out the door too.
Go and tell
Just for that reason.
Go and tell Michael his overly cooked steak to where you could
So-
break a plate with it.
Our friends Michael and Kaya will only eat steak if it's extra well done.
It's a
Extra well done. I made them well done steak once and they said, it's not chewy enough, and put it back in the skillet to cook it longer.
It just doesn't even taste like food at that point.
His
He says he literally wants it to be like jerky.
Jerky's better than overdone steak. It's far
Dude, I
better.
just can't do it. I cannot do it over. My parents overcooked everything for me growing up. And the moment I worked a restaurant job, someone was like, I'm not cooking you a well done fajita. And I was like, dude, I just want it well done. What the fuck's the matter? He's like, because you're eating it wrong. And he served it up to me, reading rare. I took a bite and I was like, fuck, you're right. Fuck, you're right. You're right. I've been
That's
held
it.
back my whole life.
that was hilarious for me.
All that over a fajita?
Yeah. He was very insistent, like, you're gonna eat this medium rare or you're not gonna eat it. And I was like, I paid for this. I want my fajita, please.
Sir, I just want my fajita.
He's like, listen, you work here, so I'm not gonna do you wrong like that.
You should have been like, you know what? I want my money back.
But he
Thank
was
you.
right. But he was still right. It still tasted so much better.
But you
than
still asked
anything
for
I've
your
ever-
money back.
I did not. I was very satisfied with my project as I came in my work shorts.
You came in his shorts.
I came in his shorts too, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my time working, I worked at a tumbleweed, and my time there was a wild fucking ride.
Alright.
Food service jobs are
Tumbleweed in the
wild.
wind.
I worked overnight at a liquor store. That's probably the craziest thing
Jesus
I've ever
Christ.
done.
Yeah, how the fuck did you survive that?
Lots of coffee.
That sounds like just a crazy situation, like, constantly.
I mean, like in Ocean City too. So tourists.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh!
God.
You're insane!
Yeah, I was
That
gonna
job
say
must
that-
have paid well.
Our local
Hey,
liquor
hey,
store
no.
is pretty crazy, and it's only open for like normal hours. I couldn't imagine
I
it.
could imagine being a
After
third
hours.
shift liquor store
Well,
cashier.
'cause
in
I don't know
Ocean
if it's the
City.
same there, but here we have the 2 to 6 rule where you can't sell alcohol between 2 and 6.
Yeah.
So like my job was
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much working 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and my entire job was telling people, sorry, bud, you can't buy any alcohol, and basically becoming like,
The asshole.
yeah, the end to their night.
Yeah.
You get
The
all
last
of the
stop before
upset
they go
drunk
home with their
parents.
heads
Dude.
hung low and.
I can somewhat relate to that because I got offered to be a third shift manager at a Steak and Shake at 16 years old. By the way, I was 16. Highly illegal.
Is it though?
Yes, it actually is. It's
Is it
illegal
though?
for a 16-year-old to work third shift. It's like a $5,000 fine.
Yep.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yep.
But
As
like,
a manager,
US labor laws are
Kaiju
garbage.
knows.
so basically,
Steak
all
and
of
Shake.
all of Kenworth,
Child labor should be
all,
legal.
all of Kenworth would let out, and they would immediately go to the bars, get wasted, and all their employees would then just flood Steak and Shake. And it was just insane.
Yeah, that's Yeah. The Kidworth employees are kind of crazy.
The
dude.
Kidworth employees, man, they know they want some Steak and Shake, and they know they're drunk.
That's why there's a lot of bars over by Gladfelter.
No shit.
It's because they immediately leave and then walk to a bar.
Zach, Harley wants to do a shot with her, and she won't
got your
fucking stop
drink ready?
spazzing.
I
shot.
just finished
So,
my beer
wait.
I was just drinking. Now
Wait.
I gotta go grab another.
So here's the thing. Here's
Hold
the
on.
preface of
Hold on,
this.
he's going to get his drink.
All right.
Shut up.
I'm gonna drink as well. Fuck it.
I already drank a whole glass of
Yeah,
my
he's
drink,
been
so
drinking his
I actually got to go grab
I've
something
been
real quick.
sipping on mine.
I'm gonna go
Let's
piss.
go.
We're gonna put
We'll
a
just
Let's hope it's fruit punch.
loud.
Fruit punch beer.
Ah, that's different.
I like to
Blind
swish
dog,
my
baby.
piss in with vodka.
I had the pineapple ones back in San Diego.
What
the
did you
Flying
just, did you
Dog
just
ones?
cast? Did you just cast a spell on me? What the fuck did you just say?
So there's another
Spell that
cider
ended with
place.
San Diego.
There's another cider place that I really like that's called Cider Boys.
Dick reveal?
And they have like a blackberry cider and there is a huckleberry cider.
Oh,
like,
ew,
they're
he's
all
drinking
different
Coors
types.
Light. Ew.
Yep.
Downvote. Downvote.
It's all that's left in the fridge.
Beer bad. Beer bad.
I am a vodka
See
man.
Zach doing the
You
toad
need
voice.
to, you've relinquished your seat. You didn't call fives.
Beer
Start
bad.
shaking.
Beer bad.
Listen, man, I got 2 fucking things of Jack Daniels back here.
Vodka.
Ooh, Jack Daniels, baby. My dad's favorite drink to drink than beat
I mean,
me.
honey whiskey is
Jack and
also
Jim.
pretty good as well.
Oh, okay, no one's
Whiskey's my
gonna
drink of
no one's
choice.
gonna
It's
react
just-
to that one. I'll just leave that there.
Beat you?
Yeah.
Crown Royal is my fucking drink of choice.
Dude, Casey, you
have
and my
you-
dad would get
Crown is
along
amazing.
so well.
Have you tried Crown Peach yet?
Have you tried crowning a peach?
I've had Crown Peach, and
I've had Crown Peach. I've had all the flavors of
Yeah,
Crown.
I've had
Absolutely.
all of the flavors, but the first time I had Crown Peach, I was actually in Indiana for 4th of July, and we were at a bar. We had a bunch of drinks that I had made at home. And
Zach,
we
you weren't
brought
supposed
it
to
in
do a
for
shot
the
yet.
bartender.
I didn't.
And the bartender, you know, had a couple of our drinks, and then she was like, "Have you guys tried the Crown Peach yet?" And it was brand new, and we were like, "No, not at all." And she poured us drinks and gave it to us for free. It was great.
Wow, that story was amazing.
Delicious. Yeah,
Cool
my favorite
story, bro.
Crown. My favorite Crown is just Crown Black.
Okay.
Crown Black.
Because he's a
I like
supporter.
Crown Apple.
Crown Apple's my second.
Yeah, that's
I
I
can drink
can't.
that straight.
I can't say what I enjoy. It's illegal.
yeah, that's what
Moonshine's actually not illegal. At a certain,
self-made.
They
self-made
sell it in the store,
and
sir.
being
Yeah.
sold.
At a
is
certain
Self-made.
distillation,
Self-made.
it is.
Yeah.
But
Man, I've had absinthe before with the wormwood in it or whatever it's called.
Ooh.
I've had a worm in my wood.
Okay,
I don't know. Is it wormwood or wormwood or something that they put in absinthe? that they don't
Wormwort?
put in anymore?
Wormwort?
it's supposed to make you trip.
It makes you trip. It doesn't. It's not supposed to. It does.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like,
no.
literally,
so the
I
actual,
walked
like
into-
real absinthe, when they like burn the sugar cube on it and everything like that,
Yeah.
it activates something inside of it, and it's supposed
idea.
to. Well,
No idea what you guys
it's
are talking
supposed
about.
to make you
Magic
trip.
mushroom.
The Americanized version of it does not make you trip,
I have no idea what you guys are talking
but
about.
the actual version of it is.
No idea.
I walked into a party long ago, back in my days when I was 21, and I started going to parties and
The
shit like
lizard's
that.
active.
Yeah, he's
They,
moving around.
and I walked into the kitchen of this place, and there was just literally 5 people sitting on the floor in the kitchen. And I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And
Summoning
they had a
Satan.
bottle of absinthe, and I was like, "All right." I took a shot, and I joined them. It became.
I became one. See, look, cult, dude. I was telling you, land with a cult is perfect for you. You just literally joined a cult. You just admitted to joining a cult on the floor of a kitchen.
Fuck.
That's what you
fuck.
Okay, so earlier today, I told Zach when we were at the gym, I said, later on in the podcast, you have to do a shot with me to celebrate. And he goes, "What the fuck are we celebrating?" I finished my CNA classes today, which is a certified nursing assistant. I got certified in everything today.
I got
so
certified in
we
nursing
are
assistants.
Celebrating.
That's certified in this dick.
Come on, Zach.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes.
Uh-oh, 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 shaky hand. Uh-oh,
That's
shaky
just
hand. I got it
cola.
on my keyboard.
Zach's not drinking alcohol. That's just cola. He's a liar. Chase it, chase it, chase it, chase it.
I got it on my keyboard.
You didn't even chase it.
Is that a natter day?
It looked like one.
Huh?
No, I
Are
think
you drinking a natter day? Oh, never mind. It's San Pellegrino. Okay.
You just cast another spell on me? What the
That's a
fuck
good
was
choice.
either of those?
Natter Days is the strawberry lemonade natty lights.
Yeah,
Sounds
thank
terrible.
you.
Actually, it's not that
Sounds
bad.
terrible.
It's like a
It's pretty
watered
fucking
down
good.
beer with strawberry lemonade.
That
so it's
sounds
not that
horrible.
bad. I
It's
don't like
actually
beer.
not
It's
bad.
not that bad.
It sounds horrible. Watered down
It's
beer
the
is
best way
just...
to drink natural light, in my opinion, because
It
natural light.
definitely fucking
I hate
is.
Red
like
Bull.
piss water.
I hate Red Bull and I hate beer.
Well,
Red Bull
you're
tastes
obviously
like
retarded.
piss. Beer tastes like watered down
Whoa,
piss.
whoa, whoa! Don't you talk about Red Bull like that,
Red
you
Bull
fucking
is
son of a
shit. Red Bull is terrible.
bitch. Red Bull.
Bang forever.
Red Bull.
Bang forever.
Red Bull.
Bang, 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 bang.
You like Monster as well.
Yeah, but only
Monster's
like
good,
the
though.
Monster import one now. Like the regular Monster tastes
the
like
pink
battery
one is
acid.
the best Monster.
Hawaiian Punch?
Hawaiian Punch?
No, pipeline punch the monster.
Ooh,
Hawaiian Punch.
I like the Loco
Wait, is that the
Mango.
pink one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pink one's the
Jack
best one.
Daniels. I love
the
Jack.
best one,
Jack
absolutely. A
Daniels makes those
7-Eleven
little
only?
Best one.
Jack Daniels makes those what do you call those things?
Cocktails.
They're not
They're
cocktails.
pretty much
They're
cocktails.
not
The Jack
cocktails.
Daniels cocktails.
They're not
You're talking about the
cocktails.
Jack
Down Home
Daniels
Punch,
like
the-
mixed drinks or
yes.
whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The downtown punch and the blackjack and cola.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cola one. It's literally just they're not
Jack and
actually
cola.
made with like whiskey, but
Yeah.
I like those.
They're cocktails.
I like
Yes,
those.
they're
Mixed
cocktails.
drinks.
That's
No,
what I
there's a
said.
specific thing that people call them. I can't think of the name.
Mixed drinks.
No, it's like
Casey said it.
it's something
mean,
that's there's a
Pussy
word.
drink.
There's a word.
Wine cooler.
There's a wine cooler. Yes.
wine. Yeah, okay,
Wine
that's
cooler.
Wine
It's a
cooler.
wine cooler.
Wine cooler.
It has
That's
as
the
much
word.
alcohol as a wine
But where's
cooler.
the wine?
That's
Never
the word I was
understood
thinking
why
of.
they call those wine coolers because yeah, there's not one drop of wine in them.
They
Yeah.
taste good. Is my point.
I mean,
They're very
technically a wine, like a wine box, is what I think of when I think of a wine cooler. Boxed wine.
That's
Boxed
actually
wine.
That's also because my aunt is a drunk and she drinks wine. So.
Yeah, you told me
So-
about her.
that's
She
actually
sounds easy to
Only
pick up.
True alcoholics who drink wine drink it by the box.
well, so that's actually
That's how you know you got a problem when you're drinking wine
She
by
has
the box.
no. She brings 2 nice bottles of wine and drinks both of them in a night.
Yeah,
herself.
I tried to drink wine, man, and I it's just not for me.
I drank one
like
bottle
wine.
of wine, but I also accidentally put the cork inside the bottle of wine, so
It tastes like poopy to me. I don't know why.
How do you put the cork in there? Did you push it in?
I
Juice boxes.
so I didn't have my I didn't have the uncorking thing because I guess someone threw it away like a fucking idiot that maybe my ex blah blah blah. But I didn't have my uncorking thing anymore, so I like tried to use a knife and I just pried the knife in, and I guess I just put too much of my meaty hand into it and just pushed the cork directly down and in.
You
Yeah.
didn't have
shoved
a
it
gentle hand with it.
Yeah,
He fucking
I don't
forced
have
it in.
I don't have tiny little gentle hands. I have calloused man hands.
Man, I got witch fingers, man. I literally look like I could brew you a potion.
I got baby
Got
hand.
thick hands.
I got
Like,
got
baby
the
my
long
hand.
hands, man.
fingers.
Look at this shit. Like I can't even make a straight hand.
I have single line across hand. It make me
No, like-
make me dumb.
You're like hitchhiker's thumb.
Hitchhiker's thumb.
Like
I can
Joints,
dislocate
if that
my
makes you
thumb.
feel any better.
I just got some grip strength.
Grip strength, if you know what I mean.
Grip strength.
I
Watch
got
me commit
rippet
domestic
strength.
abuse.
I got
Really
rippet
domestic
strength. Time to
abuse,
rip
I'd
it.
let you do it.
Is he really domestic? Yes. You think
The
domestic
weapons
abuse
strength?
cases have choices? You think they just want it to happen?
Yes, actually, I believe they do.
No.
Actually, no. Domestic abuse is not okay. I said, is it?
That's
is it
why you
really
signed the
domestic
papers.
abuse if I let you do it?
I'm not into domestic abuse. I only do competitive.
I only do
Technically,
foreign abuse.
It's not domestic. if I let
International
you do it.
abuse.
International abuse.
International. The fact
I
that
don't
there's
pull
the
out-
fact
I
that there's
only pull out
casual sex
internationally.
implies that there's ranked sex. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
competitive ranked sex.
Competitive sex.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there probably is somewhere. So
Where do you score this sex radar? Click this link to find out.
Is
You
the five
placed
high?
in simp.
No, fight's not high.
Oh, Casey, are you playing game with us? Or did you not have enough space? Valorant?
I didn't even try to download it. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I forgot. I was supposed to ask you that
Let's
halfway through to see if you had an answer, but yeah, I forgot.
Valorant.
You're trying to tongue
You
your cup,
always
honey?
forget.
I always
Take a
forget.
look. Let's
A
try
man beaten the head 100 times always forgets at the end of the day.
Fuck. I gotta sign in. Ah.
I gotta.
Oh,
No!
My fucking Riot account. Like, oh my
Riot.
god.
Throw it back. Start a riot.
Do
Throw
I
it
even have
back.
my... Oh, I
Start a
do.
riot.
Wow, I actually have that saved.
9 years ago, why do YouTube views freeze at 301? Why
I
is
don't know.
this suggested?
Dude, our fucking reaction to the new our reaction to the new Hell of a Boss hit like 2,400 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it, immediately sent it onto like 3 Discord servers. You're welcome.
Where the fuck are you doing that with the rest of my videos, Kaiju? I need the rest of the videos.
Hold
Say the
on.
wall.
I had to go come. Like it's really important.
What? Oh, I thought you said you had me at cum. I was like, I didn't say cum.
No, he had
That's-
to go come.
No, you should start every video with "I have to go come," and then you do a quick cut and come back.
Cum time.
Oh wow, I can install it. Okay.
Ooh.
Install come.
Yeah. But we are
I didn't realize
actually
it was
past
only
the hour mark, so we are going to be ending this episode of the Very Madness Podcast. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, comment what you'd like to hear us talk about, and hit that bell if you want to be notified when the videos go up. And as always, make sure you go to twitch.tv, KCisSickNasty. This link will be down below. Zach doesn't make content. Kaiju just recently started making content, so his link will now be down below. But fuck Dice, because he's not here, so he doesn't get in the description.
And Harley's always with Vari.
Harley's a whore.
I mean,
Bye, everybody!